Hello everyone and welcome back. It's been a while since we've done a mod review, but we have a brand new mod which should be releasing today. Richard HALF-MAST. Yes, the meme from Total War Warhammer 2 has made it into a mod as a dedicated legendary hero riding atop the Flaccid Fury. This will be a legendary hero available to the Vampire Coast factions, a race which unfortunately has no legendary hero as of yet and is in dire need of one. This hero is fully voiced. There is a fun little cinematic with him too. And he is pretty damn fun. You have quite a lot of different options with him because he'll start off on foot and he'll function very similar to that of a gunnery wight, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. The main thing as of the moment is he has a lot of abilities. He is a shooty boy, does have the polished cannon there as you can expect. It's a lot of 1990s style Warhammer jokes with the creation of this character, which I very much appreciated. You can tell that the Champions of Undeath team really went into as much research as possible to create a character that fits in there. You've seen their other mods before, and that insane quality in their works is present here also. So we're going to be talking about a few things, but before anything, we're going to leave you with the intro, because yes, you actually get a dedicated video intro when you unlock this character.
Alrighty, listen up, mateys! You won't catch Silustra singing this one, boys! Richard fights with tooth and blade, but his mask won't make the grade. The dead all cheer, the sailors crumb for his prowess weak, his keel hath blown. Hoist the sail of Bertsche rise, half-mast in his flag won't rise. The graves he prowls through vaults he bright, his fast his way when riches rise. Golden jewelry, claims and grades, still he lacks what captains need. Hoist the sail of Bertsche rise, half-mast in his flag won't rise. It still he sails and curses wreck, with tattered pride and soggy deck. Although he's in he will not yield, and who's no fierce upon the field. Hoist the sail of Bertsche rise, half-mast in his flag won't rise. Mark my words, it's toil and strife, it's not the lick your mask, it's how you fight.
Alright, so now we're jumping into campaign, and Dick HALF-MAST will be available to you as from turn 2. I've got him at turn 1, but I've got a depth version just for the sake of testing purposes. And he'll instantly spawn for you. There's no quest line attached to that, but there are some other quests. The character himself is very much a styled gunnery wight. Obviously, he is a bit of a better one, though. He's got a lot more going for him. He does have a unique skill line, which is going to be very penal styled when it comes to certain trait names and so on. And he does have a unique trait called Tuesday Newsday because you know, it's kind of following the theme here. The modders were kind of disappointed that nothing was released on the anniversary, so they've jumped in to create their own legendary hero there. Stat-wise, he's pretty good. He is very good at shooting. The buffs there are absolutely wonderful, which means that you're going to have him floating around to different armies where possible. He is very, very useful when you've got him up with Luther Harkin, for example, but when you've got your second army up and running, you might want to send him there. You also have two unique quest battles. I'll showcase one of them a little bit, but the idea here is you've got Morning Glory, which is going to give you some pirate growth on your hero's army alongside some abilities that will be available for you at level 10, which doesn't really take that long. And then finally the Flaccid Fury, the unique mount for this character. His unique trait gives you leadership for your infantry units and also some research rate, which is always really good to have at the start there. Alongside that, his missions, so here's one of them, actually do give you some infamy, so it is tied to your campaign, which is quite important. I'm not going to go over the lore and so on. I want you guys to have some fun there. This is fan-made lore by the modders, so you might want to read over it. And I can't say D-word too much or else demonetization will kick in, which is obviously kind of brutal. The missions can be easily teleported to, which is nice. You know, it's nice having quest battles for legendary heroes. That's something that's disappearing more and more when it comes to official material, but I assume it's because it is kind of complicated. complicated, and right now it does seem like Creative Assembly is running on very little time when it comes to creating DLCs, especially when it comes into a lot of legendary heroes. I mean, the last one was what? 3 legendary heroes, 4 legendary heroes for Omens of Destruction? It becomes a bit of a problem there, especially when you start looking towards Games Workshop and everything else involved. But we are going to talk about a few things, so let's jump into this also.
Well, well, well. What limp offering do we have here? What impotent display, half-heartedly thrust into the fray? This is it, then. The grand reinforcement, gifted to the people by powers greater. Ha! A gaggle of sword-wagging blood knights, too drunk on their own legend to lift a proper charge, and goblins fumbling with bolt throwers like sailors grasping a damp powder. Steel yourselves, pathetic remnants of some misguided generosity, lest I truly be left unsatisfied.
Alright, I'm not going to showcase the whole battle. It's mostly because going in with an army like this is literally asking to lose. Yeah, not the best time, not the best time. If you're going to be playing these missions, you definitely need to start recruiting some of the actual good units, because it can hurt quite a lot, and you do have spawns coming in from behind, and yeah, there's a lot of enemies. But it's because I wanted to show you the custom voice acting. So everything to do with Richard HALF-MAST is fully voiced. It is completely voiced when you play around with a character, when you're moving in, when you're doing quest battles. It's really impressive to see, and the music is also created by a lovely member of the community. I believe the name is pronounced Robeo. It's truly a fun experience for the Vampire Coast if you're looking for a reason just to have another campaign with them, especially since, you know, the Vampire Coast has always been in a pretty weird spot. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a good reason to do so. It's a fantastic character. You've got him with Noctilus, you've got him with Solistra, and you do have him with Harkon. Those campaigns are going to be elevated. Harkon, from what I've been able to play in my own time, feels very, very good. It's just, I recorded it, well, I was recording that footage prior to the patch coming out, and I wanted to get some fresh footage today, just in case, because you never know. And yeah, it is workable with the 6.2 that just released this morning. So you can play with the pirates, enjoy a brand new character, and also included all the reworks in 6.2. You won't have to go back just for that. It's great to see stuff like this appearing from the modding community, because I very much doubt that the Vampire Coast is ever going to get another DLC in the future, or even some sort of FLC. Maybe a rework, it very much depends. They do need to get a little bit of TLC, but the problem is that there is no army book for them. I think that the creation of the Vampire Coast was done in a much different way to how Games Workshop stepped in for Grand Cafe and Kislev. So yeah, the mod can be found in the description below. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Bye!